Welcome, I'm Quicksilvan, and this is a short, guided, hypnotic meditation to help you submit to your own power and euphoria. If you need to deal with anything, you can become fully awake and alert easily. But for now, just get in a comfortable position and relax, because it's time to begin. Letting your eyes close comfortably, I'd like you to visualize that you are flying up off the ground towards a dark grey sky. It's so dull, and yet there is a grey brightness. There is some faint light coming from the clouds that you now rise towards, closer and closer, until you are penetrating, you are moving through the vapour, and the brightness is rising, and it's beautiful, but it's a little blinding, a little overwhelming. Suddenly, you're breaking through. It's always blue sky above the clouds, and it's so beautiful, and it's so much, it's so intense, and at first it's too much, and then you acclimatize, you soak in that sunshine, your mind relaxes, and so does your body. And as you meditate on this image, you can let yourself sink into a more trance-like state, a more suggestible state, ready to take on new ideas and retrieve deep memories. At the sound of my bell, you can let yourself drop down deep. The thing is, in this life, we spend a lot of energy worrying about how to deal with failure. It's understandable. It can be very tough. But do we train ourselves for how to deal with success? Sometimes we know it's a little scary to succeed, because usually to succeed is to change, to bring something into being, or at least to survive in a certain state longer than we ever have. There's an element of newness to it, always. There's an element of intensity, because we have to deal. We have to deal with grace as well. We get a lot more patience when we're a loser, when we're a victim, which is understandable. But we have to face these unusual challenges with grace, with a smile, and it's a lot of pressure. So the next time you are facing down a victory and all of the complications that follow, I want you to feel a surge of pleasure, of power, of euphoria, as, for starters, you let yourself notice the victory. All too often we rush on to the next thing, and you should let yourself feel at least a burst of satisfaction, of acknowledgement. And then you can also feel pride in your dealing with the ramifications of that victory. Pride on pride on pride, power on power on power. And if your victory should be followed by failure, you'll take pride in that too. You are going to handle it. And what's more than that, you won't just survive. you'll thrive, and you will be yourself. Now, you're going to hear my bell ring again, and when you do, you can return to a full state of wakefulness, ready to do whatever it is that you need to do next. Thank you so much for listening. Please do listen again soon, but farewell for now.